Hi, today I want to talk about how to write a melody out. And basically, first thing I want to do is I want to write out the treble clef. I'll kind of put that together like that a little bit. And basically, I need to pick out what key. I'm just going to keep it easy, and we'll just say, we'll do a key of G right now. So that's 1 sharp. I'll do common time, just to make it a lot easier on us. And so typically when you write a melody out, you've got a couple options. If you're thinking chord-wise, structure-wise, usually you're going to start on the root chord. So in a key of G, that's going to be a G chord. And I'll put that up here, or I'll put the Roman numeral 1 down there to kind of know that that's a 1 chord. So if I know it's a 1 chord, I've really got 3 options, the root, the 3rd, or the 5th. And any of those are fine to start off on. I'm just going to start off on the 3rd. Here. I'll write that out there. I'll do a passing tone down to that. And then say I'm going to go to another chord. In this case we'll call it A minor. We'll call it 2 chord. Actually, I need to write that out here. Middle there. And got that, and then let's say I go to back to a 1 chord. Call that G up there, and that point there, and let's go. We'll end on a 5 chord here. So I wrote out a melody that way. And again, I'm thinking chord and structure-wise, especially if I'm thinking about writing a chorale out. So basically, from that point on there, let's say I'll finish this, I'll do an 8-measure phrase here. So I've got that there, got an F sharp there. I'm going to go to this point, a tonic, and kind of go like that. Call that a 1 chord. Let's go to a 4 chord just for friends. And then I'm going to set up to go to end this piece. A lot of times the 2-5-1 is a good way of ending the piece here. So let me go to a 2 chord. And then finally 5-7 to 1 at that point there. So that's basically it structurally written out now. So I've got a melody written out here, and I'll put the jazz cymbals here just to make it a little bit easier if you're not quite fast enough reading the Roman numerals. And now I do the bass line next. So here is a G chord. I do that. I'm going to go to a 6. This, that, come down here to a G, to a C, reposition. I'll go ahead and set a 6 chord there, first inversion of that, put that, and down there like that. So now I got the bass line, now I'll do the inner voices. Now, okay, remember, I've done this for a lot of years, so I think chords, I know the chords really fast in my head, and I also see the intervals, and make sure I'm not having parallel fifths, octaves, anything that's resolving the thirds, all those things kind of come into play just because I've done this so much. All right, so now I'm going to do, I got a 3rd and a root. So I need a 5th, and I'll double the octave there, and I can kind of keep that going on for here. I'll walk this up to the 3rd there, all right? So now I'll put that there, that'll work. Keep that voice there. Go up to the 3rd there. Okay, that works there. Walk that up to the D. Set up, here's F sharp, going down to D. And I won't put a 5-7 on this one here. I could, but I won't put a 5-7 on there. So now I got to remember, one of the big things when you go from one line to another is to make sure that you're thinking, okay, I'm going down here. So here's a 5th, an octave, and so I got to make sure that I don't have that coming in when I come over here. So let's see, got that. I'll keep that common tone going on. Have the A go up to a B there. Okay, and just for fun, we'll add a little bit of dissonance there. Okay, and then kind of keep this up and keep the tenor up a little higher for right now. Come down to here. Bam. 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 And then now I'm gonna set the 5/7 chord. So I got that C there. So you know what? Let's just do this. I have that the 7th chord resolved down to the 3rd. Okay, and so I have a 5th there, and I have that go down to an octave, and there it is. Make sure I do that. Well, that's right. There we go. So there it is. That's writing out a measure chorale, writing out the melody first, figuring out what chords you're doing. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking of chords, I'm thinking of structure, and again, I have done this so many times, it's like breathing, and you can too. You put a little time on your part writing, you can do something like this. And this follows the common practice period. And again, what you can do, what I do this as I write, but you kind of, here's an octave to a 3rd, no problem. 5th to a 5th staying there, a 3rd going down, passing tone there, and then you kind of look in between this as well. Okay, there's a 5th, no, that's fine, it's a 6th, and that's fine there, that's a 6 also. So you kind of go through the intervals like that one by one, but I've done this so much, I kind of do that as I actually write it out. So there's some part writing for you, writing the melody, do the bass line, fill in the inner voices, and there you go. Rock and roll, everybody, yeah.